guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new here. My name's Susie, and lately I've been a lazy piece of kidding, but since I've been waking up after 12 p.m. every day, I figured it was time to get my routine together. And since I can never seem to stick to my own routine, I like to steal other people's. And that's where this guy comes in. Andrew Huberman. Andrew Huberman is a neuroscientist. He teaches at Stanford University, Tinsy Flex, and he also is the host of the famous podcast Huberman Lab.
Welcome to the Huberman Lab podcast, where we discuss science and science-based tools for everyday life.
So I'm going to be doing something I've never done before, which is willingly listen to a straight white man's advice. For the next 72 hours, I'm going to be trying Andrew Huberman's insanely productive, science-based daily routine as a lazy girl to see if it really hacks my brain and makes me the best version of myself. Andrew Huberman naturally wakes up at about 5:30 to 6:30 a.m. So I'll see you bright and early tomorrow morning.
It's 6:09 a.m. All I want to do is go back to sleep right now. I think I went to sleep at like 12 last night. Okay, I'm getting up. I actually can't believe I'm awake right now. If I'm not making much sense, just ignore that. I do not feel well-rested. There we go. That's what I mean. In the morning, I usually go straight to the kitchen and make myself breakfast. But Andy likes to have a glass of salty water or electrolytes. Which sounds less than appetizing, but let's go. That's so much worse than I thought it was gonna be. I want my coffee. It actually is really disgusting. Too much salt in there. Oh. Cheers. Andy has athletic greens, which he always promotes. I don't have that. I've got naked harvest greens, which, good enough. Apparently this is supposed to give me energy and help my gut. I would prefer a coffee though. Anytime I wake up early, I wake up with a cough and a runny nose. In the morning, Andy does yoga nidra, which is a type of meditation that's supposed to promote non-sleep deep rest. He claims that sometimes it makes him feel like he slept 5 to 6 hours more. So I'm going to be trying this 10-minute yoga nidra reset your nervous system by Ali Boothroyd. Let's hope that I feel well rested after this, because I sure do not right now.
Closing down the eyes.
I'm gonna fall back asleep.
Notice if there's anything you could do to get just a little bit more comfortable. Let's start by taking 3 deep breaths.
I think I fell back asleep for a little bit. I made a mistake putting the blanket on because now I don't want to get up. That was very nice. Do I feel more well rested? No. Then Andy likes to make a beeline for the sun in the morning, ideally whilst walking. Apparently this helps our circadian rhythm, so let's go outside. Walking in the sun. I think I'm just gonna stand the rest of it out in the backyard. It's not even that sunny out here. There is way too much going on at this hour in the morning. People are already doing grinding next door. Who has the audacity to be grinding when it's not even 7 a.m? I think I woke up grumpy. So I need to do cold exposure for 3 minutes, and that means standing in a cold shower. I don't want to do this. This is like Andy's morning torture routine, honestly. Oh God, I'm so scared. I really don't want to do this. Oh no. Oh, please no. It's so cold. No, I gotta do it. Oh, okay, Susie, stop it. Stop. This is awful. Why? No, it's fine. It's fine. Just embrace it. Wow, that for sure woke me up. I am alive. I'm not well, but I'm alive. I want to see an Andrew Huberman morning routine vlog on YouTube, because I just want to see him do all of this himself and see if he He cusses as much as I do. But you know what? I kind of feel better. I definitely feel more ready for my workout. So let's go. Time to work out. Andy has this foundational fitness protocol where he does 4 to 8 reps with heavier weights and 3 to 4 sets per exercise. So we're gonna do that, and we are doing legs and glutes today. But first we gotta do a 10-minute warm up. That was the first set. I'm not gonna lie, I've been doing Pilates. I have not done weight training in a really long time, so this is really hard right now. And it's not helping the fact that I haven't eaten anything and I also haven't had any caffeine. Set 2. We're killing it. 3, 1 more. 7, 8. Okay, first workout done. By the way, I'm following my tried and true Stronger by B workout plan. I'm doing the build one. You guys know that I used to do Stronger by B back in camera. I haven't used the workout program in a while, but whenever I'm doing an at-home dumbbell workout, I go to Stronger by B. It just works. 7, 8. Oh, wow. 7, 8. Oh, I gotta do that 3 more times. Oh, 8. I'm down to 6 reps. Last one. 6. Oh. The pump covers off. We got that booty pump. Ooh, workout done. That took me about 40 minutes. I'm done. Have to say I'm not a fan of working out on an empty stomach, but I am proud of myself for getting that done with no food and no caffeine. Andrew Huberman, you are a superstar. It's finally that time where Andy allows himself to have his first cup of caffeine of the day, but we are still fasting until noon, so you know what that means. Black coffee. I prefer an iced latte myself. I know people say that once you force yourself to have it long enough, you start to like it. I haven't been able to force myself that long. Cheers!
Could I please get a venti iced shaken espresso on oat milk, please?
Don't look at me like that.
Thank you. Have a good day.
You too, bye. After that cold shower, I deserve a little treat. God, that's good. Now we all know Andy is a productive and successful queen, and I'm trying to be that. So he does something called deep work, which is basically putting any distractions away like social media, turning your notifications off, and focuses on one task for 90 minutes at a time. Now there is something that A-Dog and I don't have in common, and that is ADHD. I have it and he doesn't, but I'm gonna try my best to do it. Time to get some work done. The tiredness is really starting to hit me now that I'm sitting down. I've been working for 20 minutes and I'm feeling like I'm about to fall asleep. Andy says that he likes to mentally challenge himself. He actually enjoys it. We're very different in that regard. I'm done with my 90-minute work session. I will say that I wasn't completely focused the entire time, but I did get a good amount of work done for this time in the morning. I mean, usually with my current schedule, I'm starting work at like 3 p.m., which is really bad. It's 1 p.m. and this is the time that Andy has his first meal of the day. And surprisingly, I'm not actually hungry.
I'm starving.
I'm definitely feeling my emotions going up and down a bit, but I think that has to do with the fact that I didn't get enough sleep. And hopefully after doing this for a few days, I will be able to get better sleep and I will feel better whilst doing this, because right now it's a real struggle. I use this app Sleep Cycle, and apparently last night I got 4 hours and 57 minutes of sleep. Definitely not enough for me. So it's no surprise that I'm not feeling very good.
So the hardest part of this whole challenge was by far the sleep. And if you've been watching me for a while, you will know that I have a terrible sleep schedule and relationship with sleep. Ever since I was younger, I used to get sleep paralysis, reoccurring nightmares, and often on my channel, I have pulled all-nighters, which has resulted in me never really being able to stick to a good sleep schedule. But that is one of the things that I've really tried to focus on this year, because I know that sleep is so important for your overall health. I try my best to go to sleep at the same time as Murray at like 10 p.m, but I will lay there for hours wide awake, staring at the ceiling because my brain just will not shut up. And I've tried so many different sleep supplements, sleep teas, all of that. And recently I have tried one that has actually been working for me. And that is this right here, Magnesium Breakthrough from Bio-Optimizers. And they are also kindly sponsoring this portion of the video, but I gave this a good test for like 2 months. Now I've taken magnesium in the past, but this is the only one I've tried that I can actually notice a difference in my sleep. I'm out like a log when I take this, and I don't wake up feeling drowsy in the morning either. And I definitely find that when I take this, I fall asleep quicker. When I first started taking this, I didn't even know if it was working until I forgot to take it. And my sleep was terrible. And I was like, what was different? Oh, I forgot to take the magnesium, so it must actually be working. I use an app that records me every night to track my sleep, and my sleep is noticeably better when I take the Magnesium Breakthrough. First of all, I can tell because it's not taking me 2 hours to get to sleep anymore. It's taking me 30 minutes at most. And also I am waking up way less throughout the night, which is one of my big problems. I'm a really light sleeper. I know there are so many sleep supplements out there, but trust me, I do not play around with sleep, and I understand how frustrating it can be to have terrible sleep. They also have a bunch of other supplements, and I also take their sleep powder, which I really like, and it looks like mermaid's blood. Now this is a pricier supplement, but honestly, I think sleep is like the one thing that you should really be investing in. And a lot of magnesium supplements out there are just one form of magnesium, but this contains 7 forms of magnesium, which can help calm your mind and help you fall asleep quicker, and also help you stay asleep. They just look like any other vitamin, and you take 2 of these with your dinner before bed. And the way I have been actually able to consistently wake up early, because I've been able to fall asleep quicker since taking these. Magnesium is also known to help relax muscles and help with gym DOMs, and also have a calming and stress relieving effect. If any of you are like me and you need a bit of extra help with your sleep, I found this worked so well for me, and I am so delighted to have found it and will continue to use it. And I also have a code for you guys if you do want to try. You can use code Susie10 for 10% off. But if you do want to try out any of Bio-Optimizers, I highly recommend, and I will have the link in the description box. And I hope you all have the best night's sleep ever tonight.
Apparently Andy likes to have a low carb, high protein, high vegetable breakfast, but my overnight oats that I made are calling my name, and they're gonna go bad if I don't eat them. I think intermittent fasting makes my brain feel like mush in the morning. I would much prefer to eat before working, because I just think I can't focus as well. And that might be an ADHD thing. Food has never tasted better. We're having an evening walk to see the sunset go down, and that's gonna make us sleep better. According to Andrew anyway. It's 10 p.m. and it's time to dim the lights. Before Andy goes to sleep, he reads a book. So this is my current read of the moment. I've been trying to read this book for a few months now. We haven't gotten very far, but hopefully I'll get through a good chunk of it in this challenge. Not gonna lie, I'm feeling absolutely wrecked after today, but now that I'm going to sleep early, I'm hoping that I'm gonna feel a bit better tomorrow. See you at 6 a.m.
Good morning, sunshine.
I don't want to get up.
I couldn't sleep last night. Okay, I'm getting up. I don't actually have any lemon, so it's just salt this morning. I think the lemon did make it better. It seriously is like drinking tears. And I gotta have my greens as well. Cheers. Okay, let's take this bad boy outside. Get our morning rays. Hello, sun. Replenish me. I really thought it was gonna be easier waking up this morning. Like, I know I can't expect just to become a morning person in one day of doing this challenge, but I thought it would at least be a little bit easier. But for some reason, it was harder to get out of bed this morning. For our exercise this morning, Andy likes to do weight training one day and then kind of swaps it out for like endurance the next day. Sunshine in my eyes can make me cry. You're not supposed to look at the sun, I forgot. I keep looking at it. I'm walking home from dropping my car off. It's pretty hot. I probably shouldn't have worn a jumper. I'm back from my walk, and that wasn't even a long walk. I was like 40 minutes, 37 minutes. We'll round it up. Hey Siri, set a timer for 3 minutes.
3 minutes, starting now.
I hate this. I hate it. I hate it. No, it's fine. I really hope this makes me less sore. How long has it been? This is the longest 3 minutes of my entire life. Oh my God. Cold exposure. 3 minutes, we did it. My schnipples from that cold shower are so hard they could cut diamonds right now. Is that TMI? I hate to admit it, but I was feeling super groggy this morning before that shower, and it kind of made me feel more awake. Time for caffeine. But first, I need to go pick my car up because it's ready.
I'm back. And I'm in my girl. I missed you, Polly. And I've got my caffeine. I just went and got an iced latte quickly from my favorite coffee place.
I'm gonna break my fast now. It's 12 p.m. To break his fast, Andy, I was calling him Andy, but I feel like he's more of an Ando. Ando usually eats a low-carb meal with meat and vegetables, but may add carbs like rice or oatmeal after intense exercise. Well, I don't eat meat other than fish because I'm pescatarian. And I'm just gonna saute this all up with some olive oil for healthy fats. With some salt, pepper, and paprika for a little kick. I'm gonna do 3 eggs because I'm a big girl with a big appetite. Mixy, mixy, mix. Here is my breakfast, or my breaking the fast meal. We've got scrambled eggs, sauteed veggies and spinach, and I'm ready to tuck in. No more talking, just eating. I think my least favorite part of this routine is the intermittent fasting. I'm usually a big morning and afternoon eater. Like, I'll have my breakfast, a big breakfast in the morning. I look forward to my dinner at night. In between, I don't really eat much during the day because I'm working during the day. So this is kind of the time that I wouldn't be eating. I would have already eaten my breakfast. And then I just kind of have little snacks and stuff throughout the day until dinner. So this is a bit strange for me to be eating at this time. I feel like I don't naturally feel hungry at this time. And intermittent fasting is definitely making me enjoy my food less. Actually, yesterday I was fine.
Over there, but I wanted to walk by the beach.
It's 10:13 p.m. Lights are dimmed and it's time to start getting ready for bed. I've also got some more things to improve my sleep quality, like these special knockoff loop earplugs. This satin bonnet doesn't actually make me sleep any better, but I'll wake up knowing that my hair looks luscious and beautiful. And this special eye mask for sleeping that blocks out all of the light. I can't see a thing right now. And hopefully all of these things are the recipe to a perfect night's sleep. Tomorrow morning, Murray and I are gonna try and get up to watch the sunrise at the beach, which we've literally never done before. So I'm excited for that. But I'm going to attempt to do some more reading like Andy does, even though I'm feeling quite exhausted right now. And I'll see you in the morning. Good morning, guys. Let's go watch this sunset. Sunrise. I was so close to going back to sleep. But we're on our way.
It's a little bit cloudy, but still pretty.
Seriously, like going in the ocean and just opening your mouth. Now time for some yoga nidra.
Make sure that your body feels completely supported. Take a moment to consciously invite you.
I don't think it was too hard for me to fall asleep last night. I definitely feel a bit more relaxed. Maybe a little bit too relaxed. And for our cold exposure today, I am not going to be going in the shower. We're actually going to do a full-on cold plunge. I'm going to Rick's Recovery in the Gold Coast. And I'm super nervous because I've never done anything like this before, but basically they have these sauna, like spa pools that you go in, and then you can go from that to the cold plunge pool and back again. Or you could just stay in the sauna if you wanted to be kind to yourself, but we're going to be doing the Andrew Huberman protocol today. So this is going to help our muscles recover, which is going to be perfect because my muscles are so sore. So I really hope this works. I'm really nervous. A guy was literally just screaming in pain as he got into the cold plunge pool. So I'm thinking it's a bit colder than a cold shower. It's freezing. Yeah, it is. Oh my god, it's so much colder than a cold shower. Okay, I did 1 minute in the hot pool, 1 minute in the cold plunge, back in the sauna. Now 2 minutes in here. This is under 10 degrees. 20 seconds. And the next time I'm going in the cold pool, I'm doing 3 minutes and then we're done. I'm just going to enjoy the sauna while I can. I did it. And now for the sauna, my reward. I'll see you guys after.
That was wild, but it was like hard to breathe in there. I thought it was going to be a reward after doing the cold plunges. And now that I'm done, I feel like I feel when I take my ADHD medication. I feel full of life, like I can conquer the world right now. It is now over 2 hours since I woke up, so you know what time it is. Caffeine time. Ugh. And that is a good way to start the day. I liked it so much, I booked in 2 more sessions. I think Andrew's onto something. I do feel better. And most of all, I'm really proud of myself for staying in there for 5 minutes. I hope you're proud, Andy. I'm proud of myself.
Now it's time for our workout, and I actually feel ready to smash it myself. And he recommends 2 to 4 minutes between sets of rest. So I guess I'll just... I think this is what Andrew does between sets as well. Yeah. 2, 5, 8. Oh, 4 sets of the first exercise. Done. I mean, she's got that fasting skinny though. Kidding, don't believe everything you see online. It's just under my shorts. It's a kitty. It's a kitty patootie. That was heavy. That was a bit harder. Okay. Let's attempt the 7s for the shoulder press. 1, 8. Oh, that was real heavy. Cardi B's keeping me going. I'm gonna do the 7s again. I can do it. 7. 8. Oh, every time I do it, it feels like I can't, but I do it anyway. I'm done with my workout. I felt pretty good during that. I feel like it was easier to lift the weights today, but I do prefer upper body to lower body. I find lower body hard. And now it is time for neck exercises, believe it or not. And he actually has a link for this video by Athlean X called Neck Exercises That Kill Your Neck. Do these instead. So we're gonna follow that.
And this is supposed to be working on neck muscles. So I'm gonna get a thick, strong neck. It's actually kind of hard.
I feel like I'm not doing this right. Okay, now we're doing the sides of the neck. I'm just gonna pretend that there's a plate on my head. I mean, I know I'm supposed to be using a weight plate, but maybe I'll just try a normal plate.
Oh yeah, that's harder. Ugh, this plate kind of smells.
It's kind of hard. Neck exercises are done. How are we looking? Is that my neck muscle? Honestly, I'm always tensing my neck, so I probably have strong neck muscles. I think I might have done it wrong because the gains seem to have gone to my chin. Andrew, please explain. It's 12:17, which means it's time to break the fast. Cheese for the soul. Gordon Ramsay would be proud of me. I did already have an iced latte today, but let's be honest, one iced latte is not going to fuel me for my entire day. I'm a tired girl. And I just drove 40 minutes to the nearest place that had Ando's favorite form of caffeine, which is yerba mate. Ando swears by this stuff, and it's a slow releasing, naturally caffeinated tea originating in South America. So instead of having another coffee, we're gonna be trying this bad boy. So cheers. I actually quite like that. And this has 75 milligrams of caffeine in it. No artificial colors, flavors, or sweeteners. I'm glad I like it because it was a mission trying to find this. It's been a week since I finished doing Andrew Huberman's routine. And first of all, I want to say I'm very proud of us. Pat on the back. And the question is, did this routine magically change my life? The answer is, unfortunately, no. However, there are some things that I found worked for me, and also some things that I will be leaving in the past. First of all, I want to say, I don't think this routine is realistic for the everyday person working a 9 to 5. It takes a lot of mental and physical effort to get this done, and also a lot of time. And most people don't have the luxury from working at home like I do. I was only able to do this because I work on my own schedule. But I know there would be a lot of people that this routine would not work for them purely because they do not have enough time in a day. So I think you can pick and choose what you want to do from his routine, whatever works for you. First of all, my productivity. I found my productivity did not actually increase during this challenge. Mostly because it was taking such a mental effort trying to get all of these tasks done first thing in the day. I also was getting a lot less sleep than usual because I was still struggling to get to sleep at 10:30 like Andrew does. After I did all of these tasks, I would be so exhausted that it would be hard for me to get my work done. Obviously, I would need to try this longer to see if eventually these things would become habits. The main things that I wanted to improve was my productivity, sleep, and energy. Now, whilst I wasn't getting enough sleep any of the nights that I did this, I do think that my sleep improved because of the morning sunlight and also watching the sunset. My sleep quality percentage on my app was 57% when I first started, and by the end, it had increased to 74%, which I think is a pretty good difference. And guys,
Guys, I'm waking up naturally at 9 a.m. now. You may think that that is a failure, but for me, that is big because I usually naturally wake up at 11 a.m. So doing these things did change my circadian rhythm and improve my sleep cycle, which I am so happy about. As for the intermittent fasting, I am leaving that in the past because I think personally I need to take my ADHD medication in the morning, and if I do it on an empty stomach, it means that I lose my appetite for the rest of the day. I also just don't think intermittent fasting works for me. I've tried multiple times and I've never had a good experience. So you do you, Andrew, but it's not for me. Something I am taking into my current routine, which you guys might be surprised by, is the cold exposure. Except I don't do it quite like Andrew does. When I'm feeling groggy, I've been having a hot shower, and then at the end, I will do a burst of cold water for like 1 to 2 minutes, which is, by the way, so much easier to do for me now. And it wakes me up. I feel ready for the day, and I'm surprised to say that I'm now a cold shower girly. Although not every day, just when I need it. And I have officially become a yoga nidra lover. When my mind is racing before bed, I've actually just been doing a yoga nidra practice that I've taken from a YouTube video myself and imagining that she's saying the words in my head, and it helps me get to sleep so much quicker. So I think there was a lot of helpful things that actually have helped my routine from Andrew Huberman's. And yes, getting up earlier has improved my mental health. Shocker. As well as exercising every day. I love getting my exercise done first thing in the morning, and I also love that Andrew likes to do heavy weights. So I've really been enjoying doing workouts every day and have been continuing to do them. So let me know down in the comments below if you would try this routine, or if you do any of these things already in your current routine. I'd love to hear. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I would not have been able to do this without you. So please leave a like if you enjoyed this video to let me know. And also subscribe if you haven't already, and join our family of all shapes and sizes. You are welcome here. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye, Hoobs. Love ya.